Alright, so hello, Dawn from Dawn on a Quest here again. As I promised, we are going to play one game against normal and one of the campaign maps for me to get my bearings, for me to practice my micro in diversified ways so that I don't get too bored, you know, because even though it's been fun becoming better little by little against the computer on the melee maps, I miss the feel of the campaign, you know, going towards a lore objective. So for the experience, the training experience to not be boring for me, and for me to engage with whoever would like to discuss a little bit of lore on the comments, and for you guys to get to know my stances on the big Warcraft questions. Who's your favorite character? What places in Azeroth do you like? What's your favorite points in the story? What points in the story do you have certain opinions on, and what else? We're going to be playing the campaign together here on the channel as well. So this is the journey we're going to be embarking on. We're going to obviously start by the Prologue campaign, which in the Reforged version has all of the demo chapters. These three last chapters here, they were first available on the Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos demo, and eventually they were available on the expansion, the Frozen Throne, as a custom campaign. You had to dig just a little bit to find these chapters, but they were there. So we're going to be playing these, and I have decided to play on hard because I finished the campaign on normal a month ago, and now I feel like I'm ready. I kind of I sounded like I was chickening out in the beginning of the last video, but I am ready. I feel like I'm ready. Out of the blue I had this idea, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this. So we're gonna start by watching the cinematics with a little bit of commentary from me, because you guys probably have already seen the cinematic as much as I have. So let's jump into it. Introduction. The Prophecy. If I'm not mistaken, this is the cinematic that shows the orc and the human fighting against each other. Yeah. They never paid any heed to the ancient prophecies. Not they, we. Medivh is not that arrogant.
Like fools, we clung to the old hatreds and fought as we had for generations.
Blizzard is so amazing at cinematics. I remember the first time that I saw a Blizzard cinematic, it was this one, and I was blown away. No, I'm lying, it was not this one. The first ever Blizzard cinematic that I've seen was the first cinematic of the Sentinel campaign in Frozen Throne. This is the first ever Warcraft 3 that I've ever played, that I've ever seen, was the Sentinel campaign of Frozen Throne, because that's the game that they had at my local cyber cafe, back where I lived. It was so magical. It was so magical. My god, who the fuck is this horned guy? Why is he summoning these serpent monsters from the sea? Why does this look so good? It was amazing. Most of you probably remember your first experience watching a Blizzard cinematic as well as I do. I love how they made the Inferno here look just like the Inferno that we have on the Legion expansion announced cinematic.
We stand now upon the
end of the day,
brink of destruction.
Humans and orcs bleed the same
The reign of chaos
and die the same
has come
at last. Legendary. Legendary. Amazing. Now we're going to be watching the cinematic Thrall's Vision. This one is iconic as well. some of the music on this cinematic has actually made it to World of Warcraft.
The cries of war echo upon the winds. The remnants of the past scar the land. Which is besieged once again by conflict.
Kodo Beast. How is Thrall seeing a Kodo Beast in his vision? We're gonna chalk this up to prophetic mumbo jumbo, because he didn't even know what a Kodo Beast was. We have a catapult. This is the music that made it to World of Warcraft. It plays on some dungeons, if I'm not mistaken. I would be this guy that tripped and fell.
Heroes arise to challenge fate and lead their brethren to battle.
This specific sentence is really good because this is the game that introduced heroes to the franchise. A little bit of an RPG mixed into the RDS, which gave rise to gigantic colossi like League of Legends and Dota.
Comes to consume us all.
Colossi. Is that the plural of Colossus? Let's pretend it is. It sounds cool.
You must rally the Horde and lead your people to their destiny.
His eyes are so blue. He had no eyebrow back here. He started having an eyebrow in World of Warcraft. Right? Not an eyebrow, a pair of eyebrows. imagine if Thrall only had an eyebrow. I love Medivh so much. He's such a good character. Such a tragic character as well. So, let's do what we all came here to do. The first chapter, Chasing Visions. The tutorial chapter. Somewhere in the Arathi Highlands, Thrall, the young war chief of the Orcish Horde, wakes from his troubling dream. If you have not seen my normal game, my first video on the channel, we will be playing exclusively in Reforged graphics every single piece of official content. Eventually I plan on playing some custom campaigns. Not all of them have the Reforged option, which is the one I prefer, even though this is my childhood game and I love the classic graphics as well. I feel like the Reforged graphics did a really good job. Controversial opinion, I know. But yeah, so we'll be playing on Reforged graphics. Let's do this.
What kind of nightmare was that?
I have my shirt on backwards.
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
We shall, Thrall. We shall. Well,
The spirits are restless.
I'm not gonna wait for the tutorial man to speak.
Yes.
Because I know what we're supposed to do.
Dabu.
Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects areas you have explored.
For honor. Loktar, my warriors.
We are yours to command, Warchief.
Dabu. Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of...
This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the Knoll camp.
For honor. Yes. Dabu.
I love this foliage that they did in Reforged.
Dabu.
War Chief, we've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
The Murlocs would make excellent
I
targets
don't
for
like the
your
chain
new
lightning
lightning
visuals.
spell. To have
I
Thrall
think
use his
it
new
was
ability,
stronger in the
some monsters drop treasure when they are defeated. This
in the classic
particular treasure
graphics.
chest contained a useful potion of mana. Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's inventory slots near the bottom middle of your screen. Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana, the magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning.
I love that they made his wolf white to comply with the lore.
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses.
We shall not. We shall not.
Dabu. Yes.
Potion of healing right here.
For honor.
Thrall can tank a little bit with a potion of healing, because on Reforged, consumable
For honor.
items stack. This is awesome.
An ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
Thrall, we are having a fierce battle on our hands right now. Not that fierce though.
Yes.
It's fine.
Dabu.
Imagine if they
Yes.
didn't. Imagine if we could just
Dabu.
abuse. If we could just abuse. Everyone would just
For
wait to creep
honor.
at night. It would not be worth it to creep at the day.
Dabu.
But it's really good
Golem.
that
Watch yourselves, my brethren.
Warcraft
Those creatures
had
do
a
not sleep at
day-night
night.
cycle that actually made a difference in the gameplay. This is really awesome. This game is so cool.
For honor.
There will never be a game like this again.
Yes.
There have been imitators. There have been imitators,
I
just like there have
am
been
the
many
War Chief.
alleged WoW killers.
None will
None of them
survive.
ever succeeded. None of them ever will. Azeroth is the shit, my dudes. The shit.
Yes.
Ooh, a ring of protection
Double.
+1.
Thrall
How
has found a
awesome!
magic ring. Rings are very useful because they provide a constant passive benefit as long as they are carried.
I know, right?
Yes.
Why not just a +2?
For
+2 would
honor.
be just so much better. Oh my god.
Dabu. Forest trolls. I still can't believe they were ever a part of the Horde.
And they will be again, Thrall. Let's not be xenophobic right now.
Your time has come.
I love that Classic WoW also picks up on this. Because in the end of the day,
Has come.
what am I trying to say?
Look
At the end of the day,
That treasure chest held
the
a
Amani
magic tome
live
that can be
here
used
in the
to give
Arathi
Thrall a
Highlands in
permanent
Classic
benefit.
WoW. And there's also conflict. There's conflict between them and the Horde, and between them and the Alliance. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Dabu.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the
For honor.
Wither Bark in Arathi?
Dabu. Yes.
Maybe I'm confusing with the ones in the hinterlands. You guys let me know in the comments.
For honor.
Here is the man himself, Medivh.
Dabu.
Ooh, fat loot, fat loot, fat loot.
Yes.
It's on here, on here. Fat loot.
Greetings, son of Duratan. I knew you'd find your way.
It was you I
Medivh
saw
looks so
in the
good.
vision. Who are you? How do you know me?
I know
I
many
know many
things,
things,
young War Chief, about you, and your
people.
My
My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave.
What is this all about,
human?
Human.
Human.
I left
I left my humanity behind long ago.
I
I
am
am something different now.
No,
I'm sorry.
I have seen
I'm
the
sorry.
future.
The
and
fanboy
beheld
is
the great
over
burning shadow
over.
that is coming to consume
overwhelming.
this world. You sense it as well, don't you?
The demons are returning.
Yes.
I've never understood
And
this
only by
sentence.
leading your
What does he
people
mean by
across
the
sea
demons are
to the
returning?
distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand
Because
against them.
as
But
far as
how
I
can we-
understand it,
I will answer
the,
all of
the,
your
the
questions
orcs
in
didn't
time,
have like
young warchief.
direct
For
contact
now, rally
with the
your warriors
demons.
and prepare to leave this
I mean,
land.
in Warcraft 1 there was the
We will
demons, right?
speak
Which
again.
was a unit that could participate in the warfare. But in Warcraft 2, they didn't have access to demons, like fighting
None
side
of
by
this
side.
makes sense. But the spirits tell me that I should
It's
trust him.
weird. It's weird. Like the demons are returning. Maybe it's like, okay, my people are in danger just as much as the people of Azeroth because the demons are returning, and they can try to establish a foothold in our hearts once more. But this was chapter 1. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you next video. Bye bye.